Hi everyone, I'm Gina R, and I'm back with my Lincoln Cent Dansco album. Well, I picked up a bag of wheat cents, hoping to fill some of the slots in my album. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dump out this bag, sort them out by decade, then I'll come back and share what I found, and then we'll start seeing if we have any slot fillers. So let me go ahead and get started. All right, I have sorted out the wheat cents by decade. Now, before I go any further, let me let you see this real quick. Okay, I have 96 out of the 141 slots. So that means I'm missing 45 wheat cents in this album. So let me go ahead and get started with the teens. I have two of them. I'm going to zoom in. The first one is a 1916. And it has no date. It's in horrible condition. It's been cleaned. But it's going to fill a slot. And the next one, again, this one looks to be clean too. And this is the, there we go, 1919 San Francisco. And if I'm not mistaken, yes, this is also a slot filler. So let me go ahead and put those two in the album. Okay, I added a white sheet of paper so you could see the slots that are missing better. So here's the 1916 and here's the 1919S. So the first page is coming along. We had two slot fillers, so that's pretty good. We still got quite a bit to go here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 slots that we need to fill in the first page. So now let me go into the 20s. I'll be back with that. For the 20s, I only had one. And this slot's already filled, and it's a much better looking. So we had a 1920. So now let's go to the 30s. For the 30s, I had four of them. I had a 1930, a 1938, and two 1939s. None of which I need for my album. So now let's move on to the 40s. Well, I see I got one in there by mistake. This is a 1911, and actually this is going to fill a slot. I thought it was a 1941, but not until I used my loop was I able to see that it was an 11 and not a 41. So that's going to go into the album. As far as what I found in the 40s, I found three 1940s. I found two 1941 Philadelphia, one Denver, one San Francisco. For the 1942s, I found two Phillies and one Denver. I did have a steel penny, a 1943, no mint mark. As far as the 1944s, I had three Philadelphias and six Denvers. For the 1945, I had seven Philadelphias and two Denvers. For 1948, I had six Philadelphia, one Denver, and one San Francisco. For the 1947, I had a Philadelphia and San Francisco. For 1948, I had a Philly and Denver. And for 1949, I had two Denvers. And as far as the 40s are concerned, I needed 1940 San Francisco and 1947. No mint mark. So this is going to fill a slot. So let me go ahead and put those two into the album. So that's two more slots filled. So let me go ahead, put these in the album, and then we're off to the 50s. So really quickly, before I show you what I found in the 50s, here's that 1911, and here's the 1947. So for this page, I'm only missing one, and that's the 1953. So let's see if I have them in the 50s. As far as the 50s are concerned, I did find one 1950 Philadelphia and two Denvers. For 1951, I found two Phillies, three Denvers, and two San Franciscos. For 1952, I found two Philly and 17 Denvers. For 1953, I had a Philadelphia, two Denvers, and a San Francisco. For 1954, I had three Denvers. For 1955, I had four Denvers. For 1956, I had three Philadelphia and 11 Denvers. For 1957, I had two Philadelphia and 10 Denvers. And for 1958, I had four Denvers. The only one that is a slot filler is the 1953 Philadelphia. So I'll be adding this to the album. So let me go ahead and do that. And now with that addition, this page is complete. So we finally have one complete page. So we filled 5 slots during this search. So that means there are only 40 slots missing in this album. So that is cool. The majority of them are in the first page, unfortunately, and those are the hard ones to fill. So that means that we now have 101 slots filled out of the 141 wheat scent slots in this album. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to see if I can go out and buy another bag, and let's see if we can fill a couple of more slots. I want to thank you very much for watching, and until next time, happy hunting, happy collecting. Bye, everyone.